After being in a car accident and suffering from whiplash, Ihsan decided to take about a week off from work, as it seemed unlikely they could perform their job duties. Ihsan is married, but their spouse works during the day, leaving Ihsan alone. The first few days were relaxing, but by the third day, boredom began to settle in. Despite this, the discomfort of their condition made leaving the house an unviable option, forcing Ihsan to remain indoors. One day, past noon while idly watching TV, Ihsan heard loud thumps and the gleeful shouts of children from the apartment above. Wondering if school was out, Ihsan didn't give it much thought. The next day, around the same time, the voices of children could again be heard. It seemed the family above had 2 children. Ihsan lives in a large condominium complex which, surprisingly, gets quiet during the day, making the children's voices quite audible at Ihsan's place. However, Ihsan wasn't bothered by the noise. If anything, it was a welcome distraction from the eerie silence that can envelop densely populated residential blocks. The following day, with time to spare and lacking the motivation to cook, Ihsan ordered a pizza. The pizza arrived in about 30 minutes and was larger than anticipated, leaving Ihsan with an entire unneeded pie. Normally, one would save it for their spouse, but recalling the children upstairs and prompted by a sense of kindness, Ihsan decided to offer it to them. Ihsan, unfamiliar with the tenants directly above, rang the doorbell. There was a sense of someone on the other side, but no answer. Ringing the bell once more, Ihsan felt observed through the peephole. A faint voice inquired from behind the door, "Who is it?" Upon explaining the situation, that they were from downstairs and had extra pizza to offer, the door cracked open slightly. The interior was unnaturally dim. Through an opening about 2 inches wide, a woman's face partially appeared. Curtly, she said, "Thank you, but no." Ihsan, feeling increasingly out of place yet insisted, asking her to give it to the children. A warm breeze emanated from the gap in the door, carrying an unpleasant odor. Suddenly, below the woman's face, 2 children's faces lined up. The door remained only slightly ajar. The vacant stares of the 2 children fixed upon Ihsan. 3 faces were stacked vertically. Then, "All right, we'll take it," said the woman. As Ihsan slid the pizza box through the gap, a hand swiftly reached out and took it. The 3 faces continued to watch Ihsan through the door gap. "Thank you," a soft voice was heard. Ihsan hurried away, feeling unsettled. A sense of discomfort lingered in the back of their mind. The children's faces etched in their memory. A shiver ran down their spine. Faces, lined up, steps quickened. Desperate to distance themselves from that apartment. The elevator took too long. Faces, lined, vertically? Pressure on the call button yielded no response. Heading for the emergency stairs, Ihsan was overcome by a headache and nausea. As they opened the heavy door to the staircase, they felt a gaze on their back. Turning around, they saw 3 faces peeking around a corner, about 30 feet away, half visible and staring vacantly, just as before. The chilling daylight in the corridor of the high-rise illuminated the 3 faces distinctly. Ignoring the neck brace, Ihsan started to run down the stairs. Normally an avid stair user for health reasons, the distance now seemed insurmountably long. Faces. Lined up vertically, impossible, bodiless? And the strange presence behind those faces, supporting, hands. Shortly thereafter, Ihsan asked a convenience store to call the police. The police discovered the bodies of a mother and her children in a bathtub in the apartment above Ihsan's. The bodies were decapitated. Their heads had been sawed off, and it appeared they had been deceased for about 3 days. The husband was quickly identified and arrested within the same building. He was found with the heads of the mother and children. It wasn't the man's apartment where he was found. Officers had followed a trail of blood to uncover his hiding place. According to the police, he had been hiding in a closet in Ihsan's apartment.
How was it for everyone? It was quite a spine-tingling story, wasn't it? After hearing this story, don't you feel a bit anxious to check the closet in your own home? But don't worry, probably in your own house there is. Well, let's meet again in the next story. Looking forward to it.